Imagine the idea of Riot, the game publisher of one of the biggest esports titles in the world, makes a new game with the same type of competitive potential. The result is Valorant, a 5v5 FPS style game with a slight twist onto the traditional first-person shooter. Each character has special abilities which, if used correctly, could impact the game to create a decider if a team gets the victory or loses it all. All of the exciting plays which are possibly matched with the production Riot puts on for their competitive scene creates the best possible viewer experience ever created. This is how Valorant is the next top esports title. The big factor to the success of Valorant's esports will be how much Riot Games are willing to back it. I have no doubts that Riot has thought about all types of gamers with the development of this game. The ones who jump on for a couple of games each night, or the loyal followers who practice each day for 8 hours straight. Riot is well known for pulling off the big productions needed to make the viewer enjoy a tournament to the best they can. Just thinking back to League of Legends Worlds gets me excited to see what a special event Riot will host for this game. They put in so much effort to create the best quality to showcase the biggest competition of the year, and millions tune in to watch it. I am so excited to see what cool things Riot will introduce into Valorant as the game gets released. One thing I think Riot will find hard to bring this game into an esport title is helping the viewer understand the ability each character has. In essence, CSGO did so well to become one of the biggest esport titles because of how simple the game is to understand. This makes it easier for new viewers to know what things are happening on screen. We have seen this problem with Rainbow Six Siege. Yes, it is a big esport, but to a new viewer who doesn't know the backbones of the game, will find it hard to understand the mechanics and the character's special attributes. In essence, we'll have to think hard about how easy their game is to understand from a new viewer's perspective, because that's what I think will drive Valorant into the spotlight for an FPS esport. Another concern I have for the esport is the fact that franchising is becoming a massive factor within the esports itself. Some games I feel like are better off not franchising, because it can create some really epic plays within the tournament. I'm talking about the tournament favourites being knocked out by some random guys who made their way up open ladders to get on to their first main stage appearance. But when it happens, it is one of the greatest things that can explode across the internet, making the esport more interesting to watch. If all major games decide to franchise, it gets rid of this possibility of a random 5-man exploding across an esports scene. If Riot pulls all of this off, I think Valorant will become one of the biggest esport titles to play across the next upcoming years. But only time will tell for the moves Riot will take to make this game mainstream. One more thing was making this video, the Valorant News on Twitter posted a screenshot hinting towards the release of the game, with the caption, "Soon." We could possibly see the release of a closed beta very shortly, and the full release of the game following. This means we are nearly at the exciting time of the year of one of the biggest hyped games of 2020 to be released. Stay tuned to see more about Valorant and gameplays, as I will try to release more content about this game. I have many videos lined up and can't wait to release them, let alone play this game for the first time. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell so when I upload a new video you won't miss it. Also, please comment below what you think the steps Riot would make to create an esports around Valorant. Like if you enjoyed the video, dislike if you didn't, and don't forget to check out my Twitch live streams as B3SZY. I'll be streaming the closed beta for when it releases, and you can check out more content over there. And I'll see you guys in the next one.